It's Leake Academy basketball at the MAIS 5A state tournament, quarterfinal rounds. First day of the tournament, hosted by Pillow Academy in Greenwood. And we are really glad that you're with us on Cruisin' 98.3 and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Got Billy Stain in the studio getting you this signal out over the radio, and got a new assistant here. Am I right? Tarico Bell from right here in Greenwood joining us. And I'm Philip Palmertree. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate you watching. We've got girls and boys game coming up back-to-back on the first day of the 5A state tournament. The Lady Rebels, Leake Academy, about to take on the Lady Cougars of Brookhaven Academy. And boys will take on Oak Forest. We'll talk about that matchup a little more at halftime. We'll focus on this girls matchup. This is a 2-seed North versus 3-seed South contest in the tournament. We've already had one game in the books. That was ended just a few minutes ago, and it was a blowout win in the boys bracket. Heritage Academy eliminated Brookhaven 58-32. So we'll have boys, then girls, then boys, then girls on the slate today, and then 4 more quarterfinal games coming up tomorrow. This is the Central Electric Power Association pregame, and taking a look at the girls' bracket. You mentioned, of course, Leake and Brookhaven. The winner of this game plays the winner of tomorrow's Park Lane and Simpson game. The semifinals will be Friday at 2:15. The other half of the bracket, tonight, the host team, Pillow Academy, will play the nightcap, and they'll host the 2-seed from the South, Oak Forest. Pillow, the 3-seed from the North. And then the 1-seed from the North, East Rankin Academy, will play Columbia on this floor tomorrow evening. So the winners of those two games will be in the first Friday semifinal. We're glad to have you with us. We'll have the Baptist Medical League starting lineups and the InSports tip-off coming up shortly. Of course, Leake coming here on the heels of finishing second in the North 5A tournament. Got to the finals and lost 47-44 to East Rankin. It puts them in the 2 spot here for this tournament. So if we see East Rankin again, it will be in the finals. Of course, we're in the bracket with the 1-seed from the South, Park Lane. And if they can take care of Simpson tomorrow afternoon, and we take care of business here shortly, we'd see Park Lane and Leake play on Friday. And, of course, consolation and championships on Saturday. But first game went to a running clock situation in the second half, so it's finished early. The teams that's bought the teams probably, I'd say, 7-8 minutes of extra shoot around and warm up, and we're getting ready to get you some basketball. We're going to take a break and come back. It'll be time for the Baptist Medical League starting lineup, so stay with us. We're just about 3-4 minutes away from tip-off between Leake and Brookhaven in the girls' bracket at the State 5A tournament. We'll be back. Leake Academy basketball continues.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association. Serving you since 1937. An equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting InSports. InSports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. InSports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? InSports has that too. InSports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with InSports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebelettes will be the home team in this quarterfinal round game, so they'll be in home white. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard. That, of course, here says Pillow. And you see the scoreboard shot. But, of course, if you're watching on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, you've got a scoreboard graphic right there that tells you the score. Leake and Brookhaven. Brookhaven, the visitors, in royal blue with gray numbers. and Leake in home white. Teams have headed to the bench, and now it's time for the Baptist Medical League starting lineup. The Cougars will be introduced first as the visitors. They're going to start sophomore Bailey Douglas, senior Ainsley Orr. Those are two I can already see over on the bench, and I remember from the previous matchups we've had with them back in November, Ella Smith, a senior, and 3, junior Susanna Tate, and sophomore Ann Riley Thurman. So Tate, Thurman, Smith, or Douglas for Brookhaven Academy, the 3 seed from the South. And from the 2 seed North, Leake Academy Rebels, you know the starting 5. Not going to be a surprise to you. 8th grader Sarah Prince at guard at 5'8", averaging 12 points a game. Then Anna Morgan Young, averaging, lost her average there. Anna Morgan Young averaging 5 points a game, 5'5" senior. Caroline Cheatham averaging 3.5 points and 3 assists per game. Jenna Allen averaging nearly 11 a game. And in the post, 5'11" senior Marley Myers averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds. Prince, Young, Cheatham, Allen, Myers for the Rebels in white. Teams have been introduced. All that's left next is the InSports tip-off. Glad to have you with us. If you're watching on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, hit that subscribe box. You'll get a notification on your phone. Doesn't cost you anything. Get notification on your phone when we go live with all this exciting tournament action. So we're getting ready for quarterfinal tip-off in the 5A state tournament in Greenwood. Gym's probably, I'd say, overall maybe 60% full, maybe a little more than that, about 2 out of every 3 seats. Here we go. We're ready to go. Orr and Myers in the jump circle. Cougars and Rebels, Brookhaven and Leake. Loser packs it in. The winner moves to the semifinals. Here we go. Brookhaven controls the opening tip, moving left to right. Tate at the top of the circle to Orr. She wants to drive down, turns, spins, misses the shot over Myers, but coming underneath the basket to get it is Ella Smith, and Brookhaven gets the offensive board and gets another chance at it. They go again to Orr at the head of the circle. Hands off to Tate. She's going to drive down the left lane line, put up a runner off the backboard, won't go in, and the rebound off the mitts of Marley Myers out of bounds, and Cougars will keep it. They'll get a 3rd chance at it. The ball tipped around. Anna Morgan Young plucks it out of the air. The Rebels get the turnover on the inbound, and here they come into the half court. Right wing Jenna Allen out high to Cheatham. Myers goes left side to Young, guarded by Douglas. She right-hand dribbles, hands it to Allen. She's left open for a 3, and she buries the junction 3. Rebel 3-pointers presented by your friends at Prince Oil. 3-0 Rebels to get the game started. We're 1 minute deep. The first quarter is presented by Wendy's. Susanna Tate hands it off to Bailey Douglas. She's leveled off by Allen out away from the basket. Deep left to Smith. Rebels playing man defense. Tate going down, shoots a high shot over Young. That's way over the back of the basket. Jenna Allen able to get the rebound on the offside. Dribbles into the front court, left wing to Prince, guarded by Smith. Working around the perimeter for Cheatham, whose 3 is off the back iron. No good, but offensive rebound on the opposite side by Prince. She's in the left corner to Jenna Allen. Looking inside, they bring Marley Myers out to high post. She'll dribble out between the rings. Left side to Prince, dumps it down in the left blocks to Myers. She's looking for an open teammate, sends it to the left corner to Allen. She goes baseline, mid-range, J is good. Leake 5, Brookhaven nothing. Long pass into the front court, over the pressure. A foul, Anna Morgan Young will be whistled for a foul. Her first, team's first. We played 2 minutes. Leake 5, Brookhaven nothing. Fouls committed on the floor, so Tate to play it in left baseline. Or at the three-point line, Myers matches up on her. She hands it to the guard, Smith. Now out near midcourt to Tate. She right-hand dribbles. Angles right to Smith. Now to the top, or she's going to drive down the left lane line, shoot over Myers, and the shot goes in off the backboard. 5-2. On the offensive end. Allen handles it. Played 2.5 minutes. Here's Prince. Mid-range, nice look down to Myers, cutting to the basket in the lane, and she gets an easy two-hand put in. 7-2 Leake. Marley Myers' first point. She had 12 in the finals on Saturday in the North Half tournament. And the big or hits a three from the top to make it 7-5. And Coach Drake Flowers, Brookhaven calls timeout. We'll be back in 30 as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues.
Dr. David Henderson and staff would like to congratulate the Leake Academy girls and boys for another great season. And best of luck in the postseason playoffs. Dr. Henderson, a former Rebel himself, is a proud sponsor of Leake Academy Athletics. Dr. David Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. Call his dental clinic at 601-267-5624. New patients are always welcome. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
Rebels inbound it. Get some trapping pressure. Leading 7-5. Anna Morgan-Young bounces it in the post to Myers. Leaves the defender behind and scores an easy two. 9-5. And unfortunately, a player's down. I think that's Orr. She's got a brace on her left leg, but she gets up. Was in some pain, but up. Scores 9-5. What a way to make a living. 4:54 to go in the Wendy's first quarter. Rebels will set up to pressure in the back court, and off the bench for the Cougars comes Ruth Ellen Gates, sophomore, to replace Orr. She's going to rest that leg for a moment. Across the dividing line comes Tate, guarded closely by Cheatham. Really harassing her, back away from the basket. Nearly knocked it loose. Now she's trapped. The back bounced off the knee of Cheatham into the big money seats below us. Brookhaven will keep it. Rebels up 4:40 to go in the opening period. Inbound to Tate between the circles, guarded by Cheatham. She'll bounce it in the paint. Inside out action for a three. Too strong off the glass by Douglas. Rebound Cheatham off the bounce. Lead pass ahead to Allen in the front court, left wing. She dribbles around defenders, keeps that left-hand dribble going, guarded by Douglas. Now in the paint to Myers. She's going to work it down again. Get it up, get it in, and get to the line. She got fouled. Marley Myers with a splendid post move, playing through contact and getting the basket. She'll get to shoot a Carthage Vet Clinic free throw for a three-point play with a score 11-5. Checking to see who the foul went on. That was on 24, Gates. Her first. Myers solid on the free throw. It's 12-5 Leake. Ticking down to the midway point of the quarter. Orr's back in the game, but she loses the dribble in the lane. And steal for Leake's Caroline Cheatham. Over to Allen. She bluffs the three. Going hard to the rack. Get contact. Score it. And she'll get to the line and try to duplicate the three-point play herself. Great head fake and drive to the bucket. Foul goes on Tate, her first. 14-5 with a chance at a three-point play. She leaves the free throw short, but Myers reaching up for the rebound, puts it back left side at a 4-point trip down the floor. And the Rebels are up double digits, 16-5, 9 points early for Myers. And the long pass into the front court, too deep for Douglas. Turns it over to the Rebels. 3:51 to go in the quarter. Leake starting out strong. Prince to play it in. Into Myers. One dribble out to Young. She'll right-hand dribble once, loop it over in the right wing to Prince. Double team comes to her, gets it to Cheatham. Now at the free throw line, Myers. She'll turn, fire, score. It's a Marley Myers kind of quarter, 18-5. At the other end, foul as Ella Smith was going to the basket. She got fouled. They'll put it on Myers, her first, team second. Ella Smith, the senior, will head to the stripe. She takes aim, puts it short in front of the rim, no good. Rebels 18, Brookhaven 5, 3:32 to go in the first quarter. 11 points put up by Leake's Marley Myers. That's your headline right now. Second free throw good, 18-6. Prince walks it up across the Pillow logo. On the right sideline to Young, shovels it back to Prince. High screen there from Cheatham. She drives to the lane, gets it to Myers. She'll send it back out to Young for a three, and she's entered the chat with a three and makes it 21-6. First points for senior Anna Morgan Young. Left sideline, Smith on the dribble, working on Young, going into the paint, goes up strong. Foul called. Getting contact and following through there. Making the bucket is Smith. She'll get a free throw coming up after the make. 21-8. Second foul on Young. Smith was 1 for 2 at the line a second ago. She sends the next one straight through. The Leake lead is at a dozen. 21-9, under 3 to play in the Wendy's first quarter. Prince, left corner, Allen goes dribbles, free throw line extended left. Now comes to the top of the painted area, kick out to Young for 3. It swirls out, rebound Orr. She had boxed out Myers. Smith wanted to drive on Cheatham, flings it up too deep, rebound offside Allen. She moves it on the dribble, middle of the floor, right side to Young, down to Myers, who is posted up all by herself and scores. Brookhaven coach Drake Flowers wanting to call timeout to talk to his team with 2.5 minutes to go, and Leake up big in the first quarter, 23-9, back in 30.
If it's for a few stitches, a quick x-ray, an antibiotic, or a prescription refill, just walk into Premier Medical Clinic in Carthage and we will see you shortly. Hello, this is Kim Agent with Premier Medical Clinic. With 3 providers and a full line of services, we can see you for urgent care and general medical care. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Walk in or make your appointment today with Premier Medical Clinic of Carthage on Highway 16. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 4:30. Premier Medical Clinic of Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Cougars play it in. Got to bring it up against full court pressure. Cody Breedlove, Hannah Clark, Addie Crow, and Kylie Boykin have checked into the game for LA. The second wave in. Sarah Prince stays out there from the starting 5. And Riley Thurman handles it. Long 2 from the top off the left side of the rim. Rebound into the hands of Prince. She dribbles nicely through some pressure. Up ahead to Breedlove into the paint, but Boykin can't handle it. The Cougars get the steal. Transition 3 off the heel, missed by Smith. Rebound Hannah Clark out near the top of the key. Now Prince going up between 2 defenders. Get a push there. It's going on Ella Smith of Brookhaven, her first. Minute 56 to play in the Wendy's first quarter. That's the third team foul. Got to crane my neck around to see the scoreboard with the fouls on it. It won't do me much harm. Boykin in the post, but she walked with a basketball. She had to kind of reach out and make sure she secured that ball, and that caused her to drag the pivot foot on the move to the rim. Minute 49 in the quarter as Brookhaven puts it in play. Leake 23, Brookhaven 9. Left side dribble, Ella Smith, their most experienced scorer, and pass stolen by Prince. She gets out ahead and gets a left side layup for her first 2 of the game. Leake's leading scorer gets in on the act. It's 25-9. It has been an offensive explosion for Leake. They've gotten good shots both inside and outside. 80 seconds to play in the quarter. Smith uses a North screen. Now a little pick and roll play. Shot from 6 feet away, missed. Rebound Boykin for the Rebels. Prince finds an open Breedlove. She's going to drive, send it back out. Prince, 3 off the right side. Addie Crow gets the rebound on the baseline, goes up strong as she usually does to the rim, and gets Ainsley Orr to foul her. First foul on Orr, and that'll send Crow, the junior, to the free throw line. Minute 3 to play in the quarter. Addie tries to extend a 16-point lead. She does by knocking down that first free throw. Rebel free throws presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Susanna Tate off the bench, replacing Mary Anson Tate. Brookhaven's got 2 Tates. Second free throw good like the first one, 27-9. Addie Crow in the scoring column. 1 minute to play in the quarter. It has been all Rebels. They have looked good from the opening possession. Smith behind the free throw line. Nothing down in the post. Goes to Tate on the right sideline. Guarded by Crow. She lowers the shoulder, now keeps the dribble, backs it in, going underneath. Kick out, open look for Douglas, who airballs it. Clark able to dig it out on the baseline. She puts it on the dribble herself. Lead pass ahead to Crow, right side, going baseline. Leveled off by Douglas. Finds Clark, 10 feet away, one dribble, turn, shot off the glass. Boy, tough shot in for Hannah Clark. Gotta love that move. 20-point lead with 18 seconds to play in the quarter. 12 seconds, Tate trying to dump it down to Orr, batted away by Boykin. She picks it up in the open court. The pass from Breedlove deflected out of bounds. 4.2 seconds in the quarter. Leake will bring in Caroline Cheatham for Prince. Clark to inbound it on the right side in front of the Cougar bench. 3, 2, 1. Will they get the shot off in time? They won't. Breedlove had to make a move to get the open look. But no harm done there. It is all Rebels after 8 minutes. Leake 29, Brookhaven 9 in the quarterfinals of the 5A state tournament. We'll be back in 1 minute as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Are you gearing up for the busy poultry season ahead? Well, look no further than Ozark Ag Supply. Keep your operation running smoothly with our high-quality poultry fan motors, cool cell pads, and durable fan belts. As the temperatures rise, ensure your birds stay cool and comfortable with reliable ventilation systems. Don't let the heat ruffle your feathers. Ozark Ag Supply, Highway 16 West, Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
In the first quarter, 7 different Rebels have scored. Marley Myers has put in 11 to pace Leake to a commanding 29-9 lead after 1 quarter. We start quarter number 2. That's presented by Woodstock Furniture. Rebels turn to inbound it. Left corner 3, Hannah Clark, going to be too long. Held ball on the backside. Crow and Douglas both got 2 hands on it. Possession arrow says Cougars basketball. Rebels put pressure on in the backcourt. Smith lets the traffic pass. Now comes hard with a right-hand dribble from the free throw line, trying to send it out to the side, but taken away by Boykin. She gets it to Clark. Out to Breedlove. She's going to go down the right lane line, lean in, put it up, leave it off the rim. Falls off into the hands of Thurman. Cougars coming the other way. Thurman, 3 is good. 29-12, good-looking shot there from Ann Riley Thurman, her first points of the evening. The head of the circle, Boykin. Over to Clark. Looks inside, now out to Breedlove, deep left, guarded closely by Smith. She's going to go in, leave the defender behind. Runner won't go. Offensive rebound, Boykin. Her right hand put in too strong off the glass. Douglas clears the rebound, and they've got a break out ahead as Smith got behind the defense and scores. She's got 6 in the game, 29-14. Clark at the other end, quick three, won't go in. Halfway down and out, rebound knocked over to Tate. She wants to send it ahead to Smith, but Clark's there between her and the bucket. Smith going to drive on Clark. Shot blocked from behind. Great D by Clark. The eraser. Breedlove skips it right side to Cheatham in the paint. Breedlove, she's going up on Gates and scores from the left side. Kylie Boykin with her first 2. Rebels are getting points from everywhere, leading 31-14. They get a steal at the other end. 6:13 to go in the second. 17-point lead. Pass knocked out of bounds or off the bench, replacing Gates. And Allen and Myers and Prince and Young return to the lineup and replace the second wave. Boykin, Crow, Clark, and Breedlove. Inbound to Cheatham near midcourt. Goes left wing. Allen. Crossover dribbles. Left lane line Myers. She passes away from the double team to the top to Young. Nearly had it stolen away from her. She goes to Prince. She mishandles the ball and commits the double dribble. You won't see that often, because the ball handling skills of Sarah Prince are restaurant quality. 5:54 to go in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Leake leading 31-14. Brookhaven with the ball, and they'll get a ticky-tack foul out high. Cheatham. Smith lowered the shoulder into Cheatham's sternum there. The foul will go on Cheatham, her first, team's first of the quarter. Inbound comes to Tate, guarded by Young. Right corner, Smith. In the post, position for Orr. She misses the shot, gets it back, but then stripped away as she tried to go back up, and Cheatham takes it away in the paint. Right side, Young. Left-hand dribble to the head of the circle. Gives it to Prince. Prince clearing over to the right side. Now down low. Myers, it's been there for her. She doesn't get the shot down, but she got hit on the arm, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul goes on Orr, her second. Team's first. Marley Myers is 1 out of 1. Now 2 out of 2 at the line. Carthage Vet Clinic free throw good, 32-14. Missed the second one. Rebound to Brookhaven. Come up the left side. Now Thurman, guarded by Prince. Left-hand dribble around a high screen from Orr. And they carelessly throw it away into the corner. Leake will take it. Unforced error there. Mary Anson Tate checks in for Brookhaven. They've got 6 on the floor. Oh, there we go. Orr comes out. Thinking somebody didn't get the message that she was coming out, but they avoid that blunder there. Hard into the paint. Prince over to Myers. Miss left side. Rebound. 2-hand stick back won't go. Cheatham steps on the inline trying to save it in right side. It'll go to Brookhaven with 5:02 to play in the quarter. Marley Myers with a dozen. Leake leading by 18. Smith handling at midcourt. Passes left side on the bounce out of the double team, and Brookhaven will start some offensive motion. Susanna Tate to Mary Anson Tate. And to Douglas. She bounces it to Thurman. Cheatham in front of her at the top of the key. They go left side, Smith. They have tried to get shots quickly, and now Smith drives, steps through defenders, leaves a runner short left side. Prince cleans the glass. Now she's got an open lane to the bucket left side, and that's going to be 2 for Sarah Prince. Timeout called by Brookhaven. It's a full timeout with 4:24 to play in the second. Leake up 34-24, back in 60.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
4:24 to play in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Let me correct myself going to the break. 34-14. Gave Brookhaven 10 extra points coming out of the break. They inbound it, beat the pressure, and Sarah Prince be called for a blocking foul. I'm not sure what the foul was there, but it's her first, team's second. Brookhaven inbounds it out at the 30-foot line. Mary Anson Tate steps back for a 2 that's off in front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Douglas. She got fouled on the putback. Myers bumped her. Marley's second personal. We'll put Douglas at the line. She hasn't scored this afternoon. Remember, we've got a boys game coming up right on the heels of this one. We'll keep the live stream going. Keep things going on Cruising 98.3 as Leake takes on Oak Forest. Shooters roll, front rim, back rim, and in for Douglas, 34-15. And the sophomore made both attempts. Rebels lead at 18. Young out to Myers behind the three-point line. Over to Prince. She's cut off going right side. Out to Allen. Penetration. Kick out for a Cheatham 3, no good. Offensive rebound, good by Myers, and she turns, scores off the glass. Lead back at 20. Marley's got 14 in the game. 36-16. Smith charges hard now, backs out behind the arc, gives it to Tate. And over to Mary Anson Tate. Now Smith with it, firing in on the left baseline to Mary Anson Tate. Nothing there for her. She comes out to Douglas. She drives right lane line, sends it back outside to Susanna Tate. Bounce to Mary Anson Tate for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Ella Smith with the rebound. Brookhaven keeps it. She's trying to work hard to the 10. Gets the shot up, gets the contact, scores. She'll get an and one chance. That foul's going on Cheatham, her second. Only put it on Allen, which that's an if you say so on my part, but Smith trying to get 3 the hard way here. Leake doubling up, 36-18. Now it's 36-19. Steal. Smith, now she has it taken away from her. Prince picks her pocket. Working on into the lane, kick out Cheatham. 3. Up it goes, off the backboard. Rebound, Thurman off the miss. Anna Morgan Young went crashing to the floor. She bounces it down to Smith. Good transition work for the Cougars there, and it's 36-21 LA. 2:44 to play before halftime. They tried to loop it down from Young to Clark, but Douglas stepped on her foot, kind of had it pinned down there, and then going to put that foul on Douglas, her first, team's second. Leake to play it in off the baseline. Bounces to Allen in the paint. She got bumped, no call, but she's able to hoist it up from the left side, 3 feet away for 2. 6 for Jenna Allen, 38-21, and a whistle the other end as the ball went out of bounds. Ainsley Orr checks in for Caroline Case, who had briefly come into the game. Marley Myers back in for Hannah Clark. 2.5 minutes to go before we get to halftime. Or catch shoot off the inbound. 6-footer no good. Rebound Cheatham. She's had quite a few rebounds in this first half. She keeps the dribble. Prince over to Young, wide open for three, and she rattles it in. Junction three for Anna Morgan Young, 41-21. That's Anna Morgan's second tray of the game. Cougars working half-court offense. Thurman to Orr, 4 feet behind the arc. Send it to Thurman underneath. Nifty move, gets it in with the right hand. Left of the basket, 41-23. 5 for Ann Riley Thurman. Minute 44 to go. And a whistle, foul going on Ainsley Orr of Brookhaven. That's her third. You expect her to come out. She does. Sophomore Caroline Case comes in for her, so they're going to lose some size in the post. With Orr picking up her third foul with a minute 44 to play in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Off the side in front of the big money seats. Prince out to Cheatham. The inbound over to Prince. 3, rolls off. Offensive rebound. Stick back from the right side. Missed by Myers. Rebounded by Brookhaven's Caroline Case. Thurman to Douglas. Turns left, right, turns left. Nice move there. Her first bucket of the game. Rebels lead at 16, 41-25. Allen driving left side, got pushed. Shot went up and good, but they say the foul was committed on the floor. That'll be fourth team foul on the Cougars. They'll put it on Case, her first. Ava Kirkland checks in for Brookhaven and replaces Case. Rebels will play it in. Left of the bucket. Minute 9 to play before recess. Inside out action. Prince to Allen. 3 off the right side. And foul called in the struggle for the rebound. Brookhaven's Ella Smith commits her second. Team's fifth. That puts Marley Myers at the stripe. She's 1 out of 3. She'll get a couple of Carthage Vet Clinic free throw attempts. That one's short and right. Crow, Boykin, Clark, and Breedlove set to come in. Boykin will have to stay. You see the second free throw go up, and we're going to count on it going in. Second one off and to the right, but rebounded by Hannah Clark. She's going to drive the baseline, but she dribbled it on the baseline, trying to get it out to Crow on the wing for a 3. 1:01 left in the quarter. Leake 41, Brookhaven 25. Final minute of the first half. Ella Smith. Crow between her and the basket. Dribbles it out. Keeps a left-hand dribble, deep, wide, and right. Some action up in the high post. Susanna Tate guarded closely by Breedlove. Gets it near the midcourt line. Under 38 seconds to go in the half. Put 2 high screeners up at the free throw line. Angles the dribble to the right. Back to the left to Gates. Gates turning, looking for an open teammate. Finds Thurman. Thurman with Prince on her. Loose free throw line extended left. Nearly walked with it. Under 20 seconds. Douglas driving right side, scores. Got the hoop and gets the harm. Cody Breedlove will be rung up for her first foul. Douglas just scored the bucket. She's got 5, looking for 6 at the line with 15 seconds. Both teams are in the bonus for the final seconds of the quarter. Douglas makes the free throw. Rebel lead down to 13, 41-28. Brookhaven's closed out this quarter pretty well. Here's a 3 from Breedlove. Rattles around, hangs on the rim, and drops in. What a touch there from Cody Breedlove from the left side. 44-28 Rebels. Midcourt 3 at the buzzer, no good. Leake in control, 44-28 after 16 minutes of play. We'll take an extended break and come back, give you more Leake Academy basketball from the 5A state tournament in Greenwood, presented by Boswell Media Sports.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Are you gearing up for the busy poultry season ahead? Well, look no further than Ozark Ag Supply. Keep your operation running smoothly with our high-quality poultry fan motors, cool sail pads, and durable fan belts. As the temperatures rise, ensure your birds stay cool and comfortable with reliable ventilation systems. Don't let the heat ruffle your feathers. Ozark Ag Supply, Highway 16 West, Carthage.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Barney and Mott's Furniture.
Hey, I get all my furniture there.
Really? Well, I was told they sell quality furniture, offer great service, and have a low price guarantee.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Barney and Mott's Furniture also offer a wide range of financing options, which include 12 months interest-free or easy no-credit check financing. Come see what everyone's talking about. That's Barney and Mott's Furniture, Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime in the first girls quarterfinal of the 5A state tournament in Greenwood, and the Leake Academy Lady Rebels lead Brookhaven at halftime 44-28. We'll take a look at the offensive output in this first half in just a minute, but I want to say again thank you to Billy Steen. Thanks to Tarico Bell for coming in for a late save, to use the baseball terminology, running our camera today. And, of course, Boswell Media Sports is going to bring you every minute of Leake Academy postseason basketball. Let's talk about the brackets in this tournament. And first we'll talk about the boys' bracket. Leake boys will play at the conclusion of this game. We've already had one game in the books in this session that opened up with Heritage eliminating Brookhaven 58-32. So Heritage, the 1 seed from the north, they are in the semifinals. They'll play Friday night against the winner of Copiah and Rossville, who played a late game on this floor tomorrow. The other half of the boys' bracket has our Rebels, of course, 4 seed from the north, playing the 1 seed from the south, Oak Forest Academy. We're expecting to tip off around 6:30. And the winner of that contest will play Simpson or Park Lane, who meet tomorrow. Simpson, the 2 seed from the north, and Park Lane, the 3 from the south. If you lose on the quarterfinal day, you're done for the year. But if you make it to the semis, play on Friday, you've still got a chance to move on to overall tournament where they get all the top 3 and all the classes together over at Mississippi College. But you got to finish in that top 3, so you got to either get to the championship game or win the consolation game to keep your season going on. So that's the boys bracket. And the girls bracket, of course, as I mentioned, this is the first game of the session in the girls bracket. The nightcap tonight will have the host team, Pillow, the 3 seed from the north, taking on Oak Forest Academy. And then games tomorrow, Park Lane and Simpson will open it up. Park Lane, the 1 seed from the south, against the 4 seed Simpson. And at 6:30, the East Rankin girls meet Columbia. So Leake trying to get to a Friday afternoon semifinal. If they hold this lead, they would play Park Lane or Simpson. We'll find out that winner early afternoon tomorrow. Leake got going strong, 29-9 after 1 quarter. Brookhaven actually outscored the Rebels 19-15 in the second. We're at 44-28. Brookhaven's led in scoring by Ella Smith with 9 and Bailey Douglas with 6. And then Ann Riley Thurman with 5. 9 Rebels in the scoring column. Everybody who's played has scored. Marley Myers definitely leading the way, though, with 14. She has made 6 shots from the field, and she's gone 2 out of 5 at the free throw line for 14. Half a dozen for Jenna Allen off 3 twos, and she's 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Anna Morgan Young has sent 2 junction threes through for half a dozen. 3 for Cody Breedlove and 3 for Caroline Cheatham. They've both hit a junction 3 in the first half. Sarah Prince with 2 off a made shot. Same for Hannah Clark, same for Kylie Boykin. And Addie Crow made 2 free throws for 2 points. So Myers with 14. Allen and Young put in 6 apiece. 3 apiece for Breedlove and Cheatham. 2 for Prince, 2 for Clark, 2 for Crow, 2 for Boykin as Leake leads 44-18. Rebels are already out of the locker room, and Coach Amanda Hatch talking to them. Of course, the Rebels 31-3 on the year. And those 3 losses have all come to the same team, to East Rankin. Leake hoping to get another shot at East Rankin. If we get a shot at them, it would be on Saturday, either in the consolation game or for the state championship. Depending on what happens as this tournament unfolds. And then on Monday and Tuesday of next week, overall tournament gets underway at the A.E. Wood Coliseum on the campus of Mississippi College. Allen, Cheatham, Prince, Myers, Young, the starting 5 taking the floor for L.A. in white. Brookhaven in royal blue and gray with Smith, Susanna Tate, Thurman, Douglas, and Orr carrying 3 fouls for Leake. Marley Myers and Caroline Cheatham and Anna Morgan Young each with a pair of fouls. Rebel basketball at free throw line is Myers. Looking for somebody to cut to the basket. Instead looks back and sends it to Prince. Third quarter is presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Cheatham near the jump circle. Goes left wing to Allen. Cheatham sends it back. She probes inside the arc, now backs it out, gets it to Cheatham, deep left. Rebels have had it for 50 seconds plus. Here's an Allen 3 from the left side, and down it goes, junction 3, 47-28. That's Jenna's first 3. She's got 9 in the contest. Tate going to Smith. Stops the dribble, ball up high over her head pass over to Thurman. She uses a screen out high from Smith. Get it to Orr at the free throw line, and she hesitated. Wasn't sure if she wanted to take the shot or put it on the dribble drive, and she ends up walking. 47-28. Leake leading by 19 with a basketball. 20 has been their largest lead. Right wing, Young bounces to the right corner, Allen. Out high, Prince. She gets it to senior Caroline Cheatham. Back to the 8th grader, Sarah Prince on the dribble, guarded by Tate. Young comes off the baseline left side. Now to Allen, same spot, same result. Junction 3. Back-to-back trays make it 50-28. Largest lead of the day for LA. 2 minutes deep into the third. Smith, guarded by Cheatham, has to go to her knees to keep possession and sends it out high to Orr. Cougars work an offensive half court. Set a screen for a Tate 3 that's no good. Boxing out with a rebound is Allen, but coming up over the back, knocking her to the floor is Douglas, and that'll be the second personal on Douglas. Winner will play Friday at 2:15. We'll get a nice long break between now and the semifinals. Myers out 12 feet away from the basket, goes outside the arc to Prince. Quick pass to Young. 3 right corner, swirls in. Rebels came out with a second half, nailing threes. 53-28. Smith leveled off. 10 feet away, right side. Sends it back outside the arc to Thurman. She left-hand dribbles it. Goes to Douglas, out to Tate. She wants to go to the free throw line, curl down, send it back out to Smith for a deep 3 that goes into the left corner opposite side. And team rebound for LA. 4:57 on the third quarter clock. Rebels led it by 20 after the first quarter. Led it by 16 at the half. They're up 25 right now. They've outscored the Cougars 9-0 in this second half. 3 threes gone through the cylinder. Oh, nice look. Little Princeton cut. Pass from the top of the key. Young with the assist. Prince with the bucket. 55-18. Leake looking sharp coming out of the locker room. Free throw line jumper or goes in. Makes it 55-30. Cheatham on the dribble. Angles to the right. Bounces it on the right wing to Allen, guarded closely by Douglas. Now to Prince. She gets hit in the face by inadvertently by Smith, certainly not intentional. Third foul on Ella Smith, team second. The midway point of the third period, third quarter presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Left sideline, Young. Left-hand dribble to the baseline, sealed off nicely there by Myers, but she stops, sends it out to Prince behind the arc. Now Prince drives. Myers going to the basket, shot blocked, but Myers able to pick it up off the baseline. Rebels keep the ball. Cheatham out near midcourt. Rebels up 25 points. Dribbles, pass out to Prince. She goes into the lane, dumps it over, short pass to Myers, who's able to turn and put it in off the glass. 16 now for Marley. 57-30. And the Rebels get the steal, the inbound, so they'll start another possession. High screen, Myers. Free throw line jumper short by Allen. Rebound Ella Smith. Brookhaven coming the other way, right to left. Over to Susanna Tate, whose 3 comes high off the heel. Rebound Ella Smith. She drives, leans in, gets the contact from Cheatham. She'll get to shoot a pair of free throws. That's the third personal on Caroline Cheatham. Ella Smith has made 3 out of 4 at the free throw line. Now 4 out of 5. This is a nice soft touch on the release. It's at 57-31. Crow, Clark, Breedlove, and Boykin check in for LA off the bench, and Sarah Prince stays out there. So second wave in. All 9 Leake players who've appeared in the game have scored. Smith, nothing but net on the second free throw, 57-32. Clock running under 2:53. Prince double team to the left side. They'll get a little cheap reach in foul there called on Smith. That's her 4th. She's got 4. Ainsley Orr has 3. Smith exits. Mary Anson Tate enters. Leake plays it in front of the bench. Breedlove takes the inbound between the circles, and Caroline Case a little too aggressive defensively there. Commits her second personal. Team's 4th. Rebels have just 1 team foul on the scoreboard in this third period. Crow in the left corner in the post. Boykin trying to work around. Douglas does. Slips around left side and scores. Nice footwork from Boykin, and that work rewarded with a bucket, 59-32. Quick shot at the other end, good from Susanna Tate, her second bucket. Answer makes it 59-34. Clark goes out high to Prince. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Breedlove left side to Prince, guarded by Tate. Tries to loop it down to Clark, ball knocked loose. Case knocks it over to her teammate Bailey Douglas. Cougars coming the other way. Rebels get back quickly on defense. Right side. Now out between the rings to Susanna Tate. She uses a Thurman screen. Her pass deflected by Breedlove back into her hands. Susanna Tate going baseline. Cut off there, leveled off nicely by Breedlove. Skips it left side to Mary Anson Tate. 95 seconds to play in the quarter. Ball loose on the left sideline. Last touch by Thurman. Leake with some pesky defense on the ball, generating another turnover. Prince across the dividing line. Breedlove in the deep left corner. Boykin cutting to the basket. Runner missed. Offensive rebound. Crow. She can't put it in. A little too far underneath. Clark battling for it under the basket with Case. And it's a held ball. Goes to the Rebels on the arrow. 1:17 to play in the third. Third quarter is presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Rebels get back on defense. They played man-to-man the entire game. Off the screen. Deep three. Good for Thurman. Her second shot in from distance. Puts the Rebel lead down to 22, 59-37. Under 48 seconds to play. Clark driving left side. Called for the double dribble. I thought she had double dribbled. Late call, but it was the correct call. Leake fans are on the opposite side of the court from where we are. We appreciate our friends at Pill Academy getting us set up with Ethernet and electricity and a workspace for me and Rico here. Under 30 seconds, go in the third. Cougars with the ball in the half court. Now double dribble there for Thurman, and Coach Drake Flowers protesting that ball had been tipped away from her. And he may have a case. In fact, the official on the near side opposite says Flowers is correct. Looks like that call's getting overruled. The ball will go back to the Brookhaven Cougars. Rebels 59, Brookhaven 37 with 28 seconds to play in the quarter. Cheatham enters and gives Sarah Prince a breather. Left wing Thurman guarded by Clark. She's going to go up, put up a tough 12-footer, no good. Rebound off the backboard by Breedlove. She brings it up into the front court herself on the dribble. Little pass, a little too much air under that one, nearly taken away by Mary Anson Tate, but out of bounds. Rebels will keep it at midcourt with 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Rebels trying to get a little bit more heading to the fourth. Inbound to Cheatham to the top of the key. And then stepping in the passing lane is Susanna Tate. 2-on-1. Nice pass down to Douglas, who scores right before the buzzer. And it's a 20-point lead for Leake, 59-39. With 8 minutes to play, we'll return in 1 minute as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their two closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in-location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station.
Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes to go. Fourth quarter beginning, presented by South Group Cox Agency. Rebelettes 59, Brookhaven 39. Cheatham takes the inbound pass from Hannah Clark to start the fourth quarter. Addie Crow receives the pass, guarded by Case. Now she's left alone, goes down the right lane. Can't get the runner to go, but there to clean it up with the offensive board and stick back is Boykin. Kylie's got half a dozen. Rebels lead it now 61-39. Hesitation move inside for a long two. Rattles out on Susanna Tate. Kylie Boykin in position to get the board. Rebels get an open look for Crow for three. She squares up. Shot comes off the back. Iron no good. Rebound Thurman. She'll put it into play. Stopped by Hannah Clark. Goes right side. Mary Anson Tate's three is good. Tate's first points of the ball game. 61-42. Rebels leading by 19 here in the quarterfinals of the 5A state tournament. Trying to get a Friday semifinal date reserved with either Park Lane or Simpson, who play tomorrow. Right corner, Crow is pinned in, able to bounce it off the knee of Susanna Tate. 6:47 to go in the final period. Leake turns it over. I think maybe Crow stepped from the out of bounds into the inbounds area before she let go of the ball. So Brookhaven will take it. Leake won the two previous meetings between these schools by double digits back in November. That was a long time ago. Three from the parking lot there, missed by Thurman. Rebels will take it. Air ball went out of bounds. Tate knocks the inbound pass away. 6:33 to go. Rebels leading 61-42. Pass up ahead to midcourt. Cheatham across the midcourt line. Got a trap coming to her, and then she gets knocked down. She's walking off. A little twist there. Third foul on Caroline Case of Brookhaven. Hannah Clark sends it in left side to Boykin. She right-hand dribbles out to the top. Now right side, Crow guarded by Susanna Tate. She'll take a jab step right, go left, and then a reach-in foul be called on Tate. Susanna Tate, that is, her second. Team's first. No, team second. There it is. Number just changed. Played almost 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Leake outscored Brookhaven 29-9 in the opening quarter, and they've been in control since. Hannah Clark backing down, bangs off. Thurman gets some space and scores from 5 feet away. 63-42. Hannah Clark with her first point. Thurman, long three, gets that one. She got the measure on that one. 63-45 LA. Thurman's in double figures now with 11. Breedlove to Clark. Now to Cheatham. She wants the team to get into motion. They've got Boykin posted up high at the right free throw line. Now left side to Cheatham. Guarded by Case. Caroline drives down the left lane line and shows she can take it strong to the rack, and she scores. She's got 5 in the game. Rebel lead back out at 20. 65-45. It led by as many as 27. Quick three, Douglas comes high off the heel of the rim. Rebound over to Addie Crow. She got good position on the baseline, and she's dribbling down, trying to pass it down to Boykin, but Thurman steps in and takes the pass away. Mary Anson Tate hoists a three that's kind of clunks off the heel of the rim. Rebound to Boykin for the Rebels. Into the front court, Crow. She's going hard to the rack and able to get it to spin around. Spin cycle 2 for Addie Crow. Rebels up 22. A three from the top at the other end by Thurman. Timeout call with 4:11 to play. We'll be back in 1 minute. Rebels 67, Brookhaven 48.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Myers, Allen, Young, Prince checking in for Leake. 4:11 to play. Rebels up 67-48. Prince around some backcourt pressure across the dividing line. Right side to Young, down to Myers. She's able to turn, score it as the defender went sailing by. 18 in the game for Marley Myers, and the Rebels are up 21. Orr gets it in the block left side. Out to Thurman, whose three is short. Rebound spins out to the right baseline, but Rebels touched it last, I think. Yes. Brookhaven ball with 3:45 to play. Leake has been in control since the opening quarter, 69-48. Ella Smith will pull up for three, hit it off the right backboard. Bricked over, and the rebound off the bounce to Prince. Bear puts it on the dribble. To the right side, Cheatham, three, way too deep, but right there for the rebound is Myers. She can't get the bunny in. Jenna Allen can't get a putback to go, and another board for Myers. She can't get it in, but Jenna Allen taking it away there. Rebels getting lots of second chances at the glass. 3:12 left. Free throw line, Myers. Gets it to Prince, moves in, one bounce, and scores with two hands. She's got 6 in the game, 71-48. Leake will be called for a foul at the other end, is going hard to the rim was Smith. They'll call the foul on Cheatham, her fourth. Well, they say it's her third. I've got off count somewhere. Smith knocks down the first free throw, gives her a dozen. That's the Rebel lead down to 22. Lauren Payne, the seniors, checked in for Caroline Cheatham. 10th Rebel to appear in the game. Both free throws in for Smith. Rebs 71, Brookhaven 50. Under 3 to play. Anna Morgan Young will be left open for a 3, and you better not do that because she'll send it straight through as she did right there, Junction 3. Anna Morgan Young gives her a dozen in the game, 74-50. 2, horseshoes out. Susanna Tate, Anna Morgan Young scoops up the rebound. She brings it into the front court, over right side. Catch and release 3, missed by Prince. Allen tips it around, alive over to Prince for Lauren Payne, whose 3 misses everything and goes over the end line. 2:19 left. Leake leading by 24. On the other end, 2 minutes left. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stay with the Cougars. Cougars season is going to end. They were the 5A state champions 2 years ago. They won it on this floor. They had those 2 6-footers, the Gates sisters, who I believe are still playing at Mississippi College now. They beat Leake for the state championship on this floor 2 years ago. 3 missed from the top, knocked over to Lauren Payne. She gets the rebound. Minute 40 to play. Prince going around, driving, going up off the glass and scoring it. 76-50. 8 for Bear, and then subs coming into the ball game. Breland Malone, Ella Grace Bennett, Liza Kate Long. Rebels up 76-50. Getting everybody in the game. Susanna Tate bounces it over to Douglas. Now back to Tate, guarded by Bennett. She loops it down to Orr, who got free of Rudolph and able to score from the right side. 7 in the game for Ainsley Orr. 76-52. Rebels' quick shot at the other end goes out of bounds. The Brookhaven basketball with 1:03 left. They'll send in junior Ellie Gage. Replace Orr. Orr, a senior, getting a hug on the sideline. Emotional when you play your last game of your high school career. She's had a good one for the Cougars. Smith free throw line. Bounces it down to Gage. She can't get it to go left side. Good rebound, Aubrey Rudolph for LA. Getting it to Freeney. Bothered at the top, but keeps the dribble. Now it's loose, taken away by Smith. They'll get a 2-player run out for a layup at the other end. 15 in the game for Ella Smith. Leake leads it 76-54. They'll take junior Susanna Tate out of the game. They'll put in Mia Evans. Freeney left side, pass taken away. They'll get a layup at the other end. 2 more, 76-56. Thurman scores on the fast break. Ella Smith, senior, getting a well-deserved round of applause. She's played really hard and well, and her season and career over. She finishes with 15 in the game. 15 seconds to play. Ball mishandled left side into the corner. Just a minute, we'll have the Ozark Ag postgame. Get you set for the boys game. We got a whole lot more basketball coming your way. Deep shot, Thurman goes in. Brookhaven narrows the gap, but it's still going to be a win for Leake. 76-59 the final in the quarterfinals. Leake improves to 32-3, and they move on, advance to the semifinals. We'll recap it for you when we come back after this break. We'll come back in 2 minutes as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Burglaries are at an all-time high. Protect your assets with a Liberty Safe from Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. Liberty Safe produces fit and finish products with styles and designs that please both him and her. You can get the safe that holds your entire gun collection and makes a perfect statement piece for any room in the home. No need to worry about hauling that heavy safe to your house because Philadelphia Gun and Pawn offers in-home delivery. No one can prevent a burglary, but you can be prepared and protected.
Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Give them a call, 601-656-8123.
Boswell Media Sports.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Now we'll get you back. We take a 1-minute break instead of a 2 as we wrap up with the Ozark Ag postgame, and the Leake Academy Rebelettes win 76-59 over Brookhaven and advance to the semifinals of the state 5A tournament. Leake led 29-9 after 1, led it by 16 after 2. Never really let Brookhaven back up off the mat, and they win it by 17. Leake now 32-3 on the year. Here's how the scoring broke down. 2 players in double figures for Brookhaven. Ann Riley Thurman finished with 16, and Ella Smith with 15. And Bailey Douglas had 8, Ainsley Orr 7 for the Cougars. 3 players in double figures for Leake. They were led by Marley Myers, who had 14 in the first half. She finished with 18 for the game, and she ended up scoring 7 shots from the field and went 2 for 5 at the free throw line for 18. Jenna Allen had a dozen. She hit 2 junction threes and 3 shots from the field, went 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Anna Morgan Young also with a dozen. She had a junction 3 in each of the 4 quarters for a dozen. 6 points for Kylie Boykin off 3 made shots. Same for Sarah Prince. She ended up with half a dozen off 3 makes. Caroline Cheatham hit a 3 and a 2 for 5. 4 points each for Addie Crow, Addie went 2 for 2 at the line and made a shot from the field, and 2 2-point baskets for Hannah Clark for 4. And then Cody Breedlove had 3 off a first half junction 3. Good performance from the Rebels, and then we'll remind you that moves them into the semifinals. We'll play on Friday at 2:15 right here at Pillow Academy against either Park Lane or Simpson. That's a 1-seed Park Lane from the south against the North 4 seed Simpson, and they play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So we won't know until tomorrow who the Rebels are playing on Friday. That'll do it for us here. We'll take another break and reset things, reset the scoreboard, get you ready for the boys' game as they take on Oak Forest in 3rd game of the opening day session, quarterfinals of the MAIS 5A tournament. Don't go anywhere as Leake Academy basketball rolls on.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels.
Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel
faithful all season long. Family owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Are you gearing up for the busy poultry season ahead? Well, look no further than Ozark Ag Supply. Keep your operation running smoothly with our high-quality poultry fan motors, cool sail pads, and durable fan belts. As the temperatures rise, ensure your birds stay cool and comfortable with reliable ventilation systems. Don't let the heat ruffle your feathers. Ozark Ag Supply, Highway 16 West, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
All right, we appreciate y'all staying with us for the long break. Central Electric Power Association quick pregame for the boys. Leake, the 4 seed out of the north, taking on the South 5A champions, the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets from Emmett, Louisiana. Really outstanding ball club. We played them here, as I remember, I think the quarterfinals 2 years ago. Memory serves me correctly. Oak Forest was able to win that South Division, beat Park Lane, and Oak Forest certainly probably be the favorite, I think, to win this championship. They in Heritage, but Leaks had an outstanding season, and you got to get just getting ready for the Baptist Medical League starting lineups. League will be the visitors on the scoreboard and wearing the Navy uniforms with gray numbers. League across the front. Everything trimmed in red and gray piping. Oak Forest, their colors are sort of a New Orleans Saints palette of old gold and black. They'll be in home white with gold numbers and jackets in cursive across the front. Everything trimmed in black. So glad to have you with us. Billy Steen's in the studio. Tarico Bell's with us on camera, and I'm Philip Palmertree. Thanks for making us a part of your Tuesday evening. About to introduce the starters for Leake and for Oak Forest. Rebels will get introduced first as the visitors. And for some reason, we're not getting that announced. Something going on at the scores table. They looked like they were having a little clock trouble. Now it's set for 8 minutes, where it should be. If you're just joining us, the Rebelettes won 76-59 against Brookhaven. Moved to the semifinals. Winner of this game will move to a Friday semifinal at a 6:30 game. So now here are the starting lineups for the Rebels. Senior Tate Edwards at 5'9". Matthew Nowell, senior at 5'10". Eli Cantrell, senior at 6'2". Carter Seal, sophomore at 6'5", and junior at 6'1", Samuel Prince. Edwards, Nowell, Cantrell, Seal, Prince for Leake in Navy. And the number 1 seed from the South, the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets, coached by Curtis Mathern, 30-2 on the year. They won their last 18 ball games. Trendon Spears, 6-foot-tall senior. 5'10" junior Brennan Wilkinson. 5'10" junior Jake DePaula. 6'4" senior Logan Frachet. And 5'11" senior Garrett Shoemaker, 6'5" senior. Spears, Wilkinson, DePaula, Frachet, and Shoemaker for the Yellow Jackets. Shoemaker and Seal in the jump circle. Here we go, Yellow Jackets and Rebels. Tipped over, controlled by Oak Forest. They're moving right to left, working in the half court. Spears, dribble, met by Prince out high. Free throw line extended left, Frachet. Over to DePaula, now in the post. Shoemaker turns, can't score from 2 feet right of the basket. Rebounds Seal. Rebels into the front court, trying to get the first points on the scoreboard. Prince away from the basket, right side to Edwards. Right side, left side to Nowell, out to Cantrell. Down 12 feet away, right side, Seal, guarded by Shoemaker. Rebels working a weave out away from the basket. We played about 45 seconds. The game looking for the first basket. Left sideline, Samuel Prince handles it. Hasn't started a dribble yet. Now goes inside the line, leans in, goes into the paint. Tries to dub it down to Seal, but Seal had made a cut to the basket before Prince realized he had, and the Rebels throw it over the end line. We played about a minute. First quarter presented by Wendy's. Shoemaker outside the arc, gives it to Spears at the head of the circle. His left wing, DePaula, guarded by Edwards. Get it down to the post, blocked from the backside. Frachet had it blocked by Prince. Rebels coming the other way. Nowell trying to force it inside, but quick hands from the Yellow Jackets take it away. They'll come the other way. Spears driving in, gets some contact. He'll try to score the first points of the game at the free throw line. Foul going on. Looks like Cantrell picking up the first foul. Senior Trendon Spears at the free throw line. Makes the first one. One nothing Oak Forest. Trendon Spears gets it to roll around, but comes off the right side. Cantrell goes up high for the rebound. Yellow Jackets 1, Leake nothing. Deep wide right, Prince out to midcourt to Seal. Spins it over on the right sideline to Nowell. Leake trying to space the floor. Get some cuts to the basket. Prince 6 feet behind the arc. Going inside, kick out for Edwards. He won't shoot the three, gives it to Nowell. And out to Cantrell deep wide left. Bring out Frachet on him. Over to Prince. Leake trying to play it slow. Seal posting up. They continue to weave it, work it around behind the arc. Prince at the top of the key, between the legs dribble, goes inside the free throw line. Now sends it back out to Nowell. Leake's going to try to play some slow down here in the first quarter. Try to get a high percentage shot. Seal. Right side to Prince, guarded by DePaula. He's going to stop, take a contested two, and bury it from the right baseline. 2-1 Rebels. 5:08 to go in the quarter. Good cut to the basket by DePaula. Goes underneath, turns and scores, and puts the Yellow Jackets up 3-2. Under 5 minutes to play in the Wendy's first quarter. Oak Forest 3, Rebels 2. Seal with it, 15 feet away. Out high to Cantrell, now to Prince. Rebels work it around without a dribble. Away from the basket. Now 2 dribbles from Edwards over right side to Nowell. Double team comes to him, taken away by Shoemaker, and they'll get Nowell for committing the foul, his first, team's second. Jackets will play it on the left sideline down below us. Oak Forest 3, Rebels 2. Drennan Spears takes it, the inbound in the backcourt. Right side to Wilkinson. To Frechet. Still working behind the line. DePaula traveled with it. Wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it when he caught it. Rebels will sub in Major Chandler and Gage Warren for Seal and Edwards. 4:16 to play in the first quarter, almost to the midway point. Just a 3-2 game as Leake's been playing slow. On purpose, inbound to Chandler. He'll get it across the midcourt line. Didn't find an open guard. Now sends it to Matthew Nowell. Left side to Trey Clark, who also came in the game. Chandler, Warren out to the top. Curling around Prince. Rebels really crisp with their passes. Warren passes away from the trap to Clark between the rings. Handoff to Nowell. 3:48, clock ticking first quarter. Right sideline, Clark. Between the rings to Chandler. One dribble and angles the pass right side to Nowell. Leake going to make the Yellow Jackets work in man defense. Clark fakes right, goes left. Work to Warren on the sideline. Now to Chandler, 12 feet away, trying to back in on Shoemaker, but now send it back out for the reset. To Prince. Now he's going to go hard, right lane line. Stop. Oh, scoop it right side and put it in. Leake 4, Oak Forest 3. Great smooth play from Samuel Prince. 3 minutes to play in the Wendy's first quarter. Drive, turn, floater from Spears won't go in. Rebound Nowell. He moves quickly into the front court. The Rebels will send it to Clark and back out to Nowell and reset things for some motion offense. Trying to work patiently with the ball and leading by a point. Prince guarded by Spears. Around to Clark screen. Top of the key, behind the back dribble. From the free throw line, back outside to Chandler. Chandler gets a pass from Nowell, going up strong on the big. Gets in, will get himself to the free throw line as Shoemaker commits the foul, his first. Good job hesitating and getting the contact. Put Major Chandler at the free throw line for a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. 2:17 to play in the first. Nothing but net on that first one. Sophomore makes it 5-3. Chandler solid on both of them. 6-3 Leake. Spears will walk it up across the Pillow logo at midcourt. Bounces to the high post. Frechet out to DePaula. Now 12 feet away, Shoemaker. Back to Frechet, guarded by Chandler, who falls down, and they get it with a little reverse slam for 2 from Shoemaker. Timeout called by Oak Forest with 1:58 to go, and the Yellow Jackets trailing Leake 6-5 will return in 30.
Barney and Mott's Furniture.
Hey, I get all my furniture there.
Really? Well, I was told they sell quality furniture, offer great service, and have a low price guarantee.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Barney and Mott's Furniture also offer a wide range of financing options, which include 12 months interest-free or easy no-credit check financing. Come see what everyone's talking about. That's Barney and Mott's Furniture, Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Boswell Media Sports.
Minute 58 to go in the Wendy's first quarter. Leake 6, Oak Forest 5 in the boys' quarterfinal. We're playing in the MAIS 5A state tournament. Rebels against some backcourt pressure, get it across the dividing line. Pass taken by Clark in the corner to Gage Warren. He's going to go up strong, leaves it short. Rebound taken by Nowell on the floor. He goes up, has it blocked. Spears out of the crowd with it for Oak Forest. He's going to make a nice left-hand move and score around Prince. Puts the Yellow Jackets in front, 7-6. Then Leake turns it over at the other end. Some pressure at midcourt, causing Leake some problems. Edwards and Seal and Cantrell will come in, replace Nowell, Chandler, and Prince. Minute 29 to play in the quarter. Oak Forest leading by a point. Spears handling it, guarded by Clark. One to Shoemaker out at the three-point line. Right side to Spears. Driving, runner is good. He's found something he likes in his game here in the first quarter. Spears' bucket makes it 9-6. Dribbling out high, Gage Warren. 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Back out. Exchanges a pass with Trey Clark. Spears out guarding Warren away from the basket. Brings out Carter Seal. Seal bounces it into no man's land in the middle. Shoemaker picks it up, goes to Frechet, dumps it down to Spears. He'll fake the shot, get some contact, put one up that won't go in, but he'll shoot a pair of free throws. Gage Warren commits the foul for Leake. His first, team's third. Spears back at the free throw line where he's already 2 for 2. Trying to add to a three-point lead with 31 seconds to go before the end of the first. Shot goes in, 10-6. Made them both. He's 4 for 4 at the line. Puts the Yellow Jackets up 5. Under 30 to play in the quarter. Clark over to Seal. Right side Edwards. Rebels working it around deep away from the three-point line. Under 15 to play in the Wendy's first quarter. Deep wide left Edwards. Corner to Gage Warren, now inside the arc. Seal trying to bang in, turns nicely, but shot blocked by Shoemaker, and that will end the quarter. Oak Forest 11, Leake 6, our score after one. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the start of quarter number 2 in the quarterfinals of the 5A state tournament as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues.
Moore's Pharmacy in Carthage, Sebastopol, and Walnut Grove appreciate you, their customers. We have a beautiful selection of gifts with free gift wrapping. We are one of the only pharmacies around to offer compounding and women's hormone replacement therapy. Moore's Pharmacy accepts all insurance, including Medicaid. Our 2-lane drive-thru and prescription synchronization will make your visit very convenient. Come see us. We have the shortest wait time in town and a professional staff to assist you. Moore's Pharmacy, Highway 16, Carthage.
West Side Body Shop says, let's face it, stuff happens. And when it does, they can take care of damage as small as a chip in your windshield all the way up to full collision services. Insurance claims are always welcome too. Just be sure your first stop is West Side Body Shop in Philadelphia. They also specialize in truck accessories, including toolboxes, visors, Nerf bars, and winches. They make your ride look cool. West Side Body Shop, just off Beacon Street on Waterview Lane, right behind the Huddle House in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels playing inbounds right below us. Midcourt. Trailing 11-6 to the South champion Oak Forest. Away from the basket, right side, Prince shovels it to Cantrell around the jump circle. Jackets stay in man-to-man defense. The big Post player Shoemaker guarding Cantrell. Gives it to Warren. Leaves it to Nowell. Fumbles it for a moment, but scoops it up. Guarded by Bryce Berrois, who's in the game. Spears on the steal. Mick can't handle it, though. Nowell had it, then Shoemaker gets it back. DePaula for three, right side. It goes in. 14-6. Coach Morgan wants a timeout with 7:16 to play. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with him and be back as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues.
Barney & Maud's Furniture, where everyone is like family, comes to our range of home furnishings and accessories. They'll help you design your space to add a little touch of your personality and complete comfort. Barney & Maud's offers quality that speaks to your unique style. Visit them today and transform your house into a place that's as special as you are. Experience the magic of Barney & Maud's Furniture and come see what everybody's talking about. Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Are you gearing up for the busy poultry season ahead? Well, look no further than Ozark Ag Supply. Keep your operation running smoothly with our high-quality poultry fan motors, cool cell pads, and durable fan belts. As the temperatures rise, ensure your birds stay cool and comfortable with reliable ventilation systems. Don't let the heat ruffle your feathers. Ozark Ag Supply, Highway 16 West, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
45 seconds into the second quarter. Second quarter presented by Woodstock Furniture. Rebels down 14-6. Get it in against pressure into the front court. Down on the blocks left side. Shot up too strong by Chandler. Rebound Shoemaker on the offside for the Yellow Jackets. Spears with it across the dividing line, going right to left. Yellow Jackets with it. Spears, inside out action to the corner. Three is good from the left corner. 17-6. Oak Forest making the most of their offensive opportunities. Up 11. Quick shot at the other end. Missed from 14 feet away by Cantrell. Then they go in transition. Cantrell with a block on Shoemaker at the other end. Rebels going up. Strong in and out on a runner from Gage Warren. Rebounded by Frechet. Jackets let the traffic pass. DePaula calls out Spears. He'll look back into his sideline. 6:07, clock running. Oak Forest 17, Leake 6. Action in the second quarter. Whistle away from the basketball. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Oak Forest. Looks like DePaula picking up the foul, his first, team's first. Chandler out, Seal in, Prince in for LA. Cantrell, Prince, Seal, Nowell, Warren, the five in Navy on the floor for LA. Warren with it in the front court. Leake with the ball, trying to eat into an 11-point deficit. Left sideline, Warren around a screen, loops it down to Seal. He's pinned in underneath and loses the basketball over the end line. Leake's just not handled the ball well against the pressure near the basket. Oak Forest walks it up. They have lost games to St. Joe and to MRA. That is it. They are 30-2. They went undefeated in their region. Long two from the top, good for Brandon Spears, and it's 19-6 Yellow Jackets. Right sideline, Prince. He has scored 4 of the Rebels' 6 points. Going to Seal with his back to the basket, guarded by Frechet, 14 feet out. They work it back outside around the perimeter. Prince left side. He's going to dribble in on, meet a double team. Trying to loop it to Warren at the top. Pass picked off. Shoemaker going right, leaning in and scoring with the right hand. That's a pro offensive move right there. And we've got another timeout with 4:52 to go. Oak Forest on fire, leading 21-6. We'll return in 60 seconds as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy in their 2 closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball.
Dr. David Henderson and staff would like to congratulate the Leake Academy girls and boys for another great season. And best of luck in the postseason playoffs. Dr. Henderson, a former Rebel himself, is a proud sponsor of Leake Academy Athletics. Dr. David Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. Call his dental clinic at 601-267-5624. New patients are always welcome. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
Back to action, 4:52 to go in the quarter. Leake trying to stop the bleeding here, down 21-6 to Oak Forest. Second quarter presented by Woodstock Furniture. Left baseline, Carter Seal guarded by Frechet. Lowers his shoulder, moves right then left, goes up. Tough shot, goes up to the top of the backboard, hits the clock, and that's a team rebound for Oak Forest. That interior defense for Oak Forest has been hard for Leake to handle. Leading by 15. The Yellow Jackets come into the front court. Right side, Shoemaker hands it between the circles to Spears with Prince on him. Got a whistle. They're going to call a hold on Leake's Eli Cantrell. He's trying to get better position against Shoemaker. Cantrell commits his second, team's first of the quarter. Expect to have girls coach Amanda Hatch with us at halftime. Talk about Lady Rebels win over Brookhaven. 21-6 is the score. Oak Forest with it in the half court. Double team comes to Shoemaker. He can't scoop it up from the left side. Bodies hit the deck. The ball goes out of bounds. Frechet touched it last for Oak Forest. Rebels will take basketball possession. Midway point of quarter number 2. Leake has not scored in this quarter, and they've only scored 6 in the game. They're down 15. Right sideline, Nowell to Carter Seal. Shovels it back to Prince. Come off a screen, go to the free throw line. Shot in the air, shot good by junior Samuel Prince, 21-8. Half a dozen for Prince. 3:33 to play in the quarter. Spears, head fake, no look, pass, cutting to the basket. Frechet can't score from point blank range. And the Rebels will get called for a foul going for the putback attempt. Frechet will get to the free throw line. They'll hang the foul on Prince, his first. 2 team fouls in the quarter. Frechet sends the free throw in. That's his first point of the evening. Gives his team a 14-point lead. Gage Warren exits. Tate Edwards enters for Leake. 3:26 to go before halftime. Second free throw missed. Edwards reaches out, snares the rebound. Gets it to the point guard, Nowell. He'll go deep wide right to Prince. Nowell pinned in by a trap. Dangerous pass taken away. They've got numbers going the other way, but Prince taps. Pass over to Nowell. Great reach out there by Samuel Prince. Nowell with a runner in the lane is short. Tipped out. Nowell gets it back. Going up strong. Gets fouled on his way to the rim. Looks like that foul's going on Jake DePaula of Oak Forest. It'll be his second. 2:55 to go in the quarter. And Carthage Vet Clinic free throws for senior Matthew Nowell. Gets the first one in. Straight through the hoop. Makes it a 13-point game. And Matthew Nowell trying to make it 2 for 2 at the stripe. That one rattles out. Rebound Frechet for the Jackets. Oak Forest 22, Leake 9. Shoemaker driving, stepping through, splitting defenders, and scoring with a left hand. 24-9, Oak Forest in the lead. Carter Seal into the front court, looking for a guard to hand it to. Frechet knocks it away, free, but Nowell picks it up. He has to go to the floor in the painted area, trying to hold on to it. The officials blow the whistle and say held ball. The arrow says the Yellow Jackets will get it with 2:28 to go before halftime. Carter Seal out. Major Chandler back in for Leake. Trey Clark on the floor as well, replacing Cantrell. High screen set for Shoemaker. He'll fire for three and knock it down, 27-9. Shoemaker, surefire college prospect. Chandler pinned in deep wide left of the trap, loses it. Shoemaker with it. Good pass for a quick two from Spears, who's got 11 points in the game now, and the lead is 20. Rebels can't get a shot in at the other end. Shoemaker with it. Wilkinson trying to find Spears, but it goes off Spears' ankle into the hands of Samuel Prince. Leake will steal it. Minute 43 to play before recess. Clark on the right-hand dribble. Gives it out to Nowell at the top. Shovels right side to Prince. He'll stop. Fire from the free throw line. Long rebound coming out. Spun out, kept alive. Nowell able to get it in the backcourt. Down to Clark. Feeds Chandler. Defender flopped. Good no call by the officials, and he puts the assist down to Prince for two. Samuel's got 8. 29-11. 1:07 to play. Wilkinson on a drive. Up and under and in. Nifty play for the first two by junior Brennan Wilkinson. The lead back out at 20, and Spears steals it and scores a quick two. Leake is in trouble here, down 33-11, 46 seconds to play in the quarter. Long pass ahead to Prince, going baseline. Good look down to Clark, gets the defender in the air and scores with two hands from the left side to make it 33-13. Senior Trey Clark gets his first points. Under 30 seconds to play before halftime. 20-point lead for Oak Forest. Ball knocked away momentarily by Chandler, but retrieved by Wilkinson. He goes into the paint. His floater no good. Rebound Edwards for L.A. Gets it to Nowell. He wants to go in transition. Flips it up 4 feet away. No good. Off the front rim. Rebounded by Spears. Nifty behind the back dribble. Gets Spears into the front court. 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop shot is in and good. What an offensive display and athletic display by Oak Forest. They lead at the half 35-13. We'll return with an interview with girls head coach Amanda Hatch. All that and more coming up as Leake Academy playoff basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime, boys quarterfinal in the 5A state tournament at Greenwood, and Leake trails 35-13 in the boys game. We've got girls coach Amanda Hatch with us. She's got the headset on, and we're here to talk about the earlier quarterfinal game in which her squad won 76-59 against Brookhaven. And, Coach, congratulations on the win. You got to win on the first round or things come to a sudden halt. So your team got down to business early and got that 20-point lead, never looked back.
That's right. It was a great first quarter. We got out to an incredible start. I think Jenna and Marley really got us going early offensively, and our defense was pretty good then. I think we maybe got a little lax with that 20-point lead, but it was a fast-paced game that we enjoyed playing.
Marley Myers had 18 for the game, and she scored 11 of them in the first quarter. And y'all were determined to get the ball to her in the post, and she didn't disappoint.
That's right. We found her in the middle of the zone several times, but I told her after Saturday's game when she had 14 and 10, I said, Marley, that's awesome. I'm going to challenge you to do that every time. Nobody can stop you from going to get an offensive rebound and a putback. And so she's kind of really worked on that and exhibited that today.
Yeah, there was the kind of offensive consistency we need in this ball game, and I think it was exemplified by your senior starter, guard Anna Morgan Young. She hit a 3 in each quarter. You'd love that every game.
That would be
you?
Great. If all the girls would just go ahead and do that, that'd be helpful.
That's right. You don't have to score 15 points in a quarter. Just give me a little bit all through the game.
That's right. It was really fun offense spread out among all the players and throughout the game.
Well, we know we're moving on to the semifinals, 2:15 on Friday. We won't know till the first game tomorrow who our opponent will be. It'll either be the 1 seed from the South Park Lane or familiar foe in Simpson, but either way, we know it's going to be a challenge.
It will be. That's going to be a great matchup tomorrow, even though it's a 1-4 game. I mean, you're talking about two really talented teams, so I'm excited to watch that one.
Yeah, I'll just say my opinion here. You don't have to agree. You can just smile or nod or whatever. I won't say what you said, but I wouldn't be surprised if Simpson makes it out of there. It wouldn't be the most shocking thing.
Yeah, I think it's a great matchup. It could go either way.
Yeah, well, that's where you get this time of year. It's you get so many tough matchups. Well, we appreciate you just coming talking to us for a second here at halftime, and congratulations to you and the Lady Rebels. 76-59 win, and move on to the semis and see where we can take this
That's
thing.
right. Thanks so much.
All right, Coach Amanda Hatch joining us here at halftime and talking about the girls' win. It's 35-13 in the boys' game. We'll return after another break with talk about this first half as Leake Academy basketball rolls on.
Are you gearing up for the busy poultry season ahead? Well, look no further than Ozark Ag Supply. Keep your operation running smoothly with our high-quality poultry fan motors, cool cell pads, and durable fan belts. As the temperatures rise, ensure your birds stay cool and comfortable with reliable ventilation systems. Don't let the heat ruffle your feathers. Ozark Ag Supply, Highway 16 West, Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only. At participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
Hey, we're glad to have you on Cruising 98.3 FM and at the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, bringing you quarterfinal action, Leake Academy basketball at the MAIS 5A tournament. I'm Philip Palmertree. Thanks for watching and listening. Billy Steen is in the studio. Thank you, Billy. And we just added to the team camera operator Tarico Bell from right here in Greenwood. And he's helping us out with cameras, so we appreciate that as we were in need today. Leake in a spot of trouble after 2 quarters in this boys quarterfinal, trailing the 1 seed from the South, Oak Forest, 35-13. It was 11-6 at the end of the first quarter as Leake played slow down, but as they fell behind, you can't shorten the game. You got to speed things up, and that played into the hands of Oak Forest as they generated some turnovers, particularly inside of about 8 feet, and of the Leake basket and converted defense into offense. Trendon Spears leading the way for Oak Forest with 15 at the half. Garrett Shoemaker with 7. As Oak Forest has been as good as advertised. Samuel Prince has 8 of Leake's 13 at the half. 2 for Major Chandler, 2 for Trey Clark, and 1 for Matthew Nowell. For Leake's 13, 35-13 the score. You win this game, you move on to the semifinals. That's a 6 o'clock game on this floor on Friday against the winner of Simpson and Park Lane, who play tomorrow afternoon. Heritage won the first game of the session. They had no trouble with Brookhaven, winning 58-32, so Heritage is in the semifinals. They'll play at 7:15 Friday against the Rossville-Copiah winner. We're ready to start the third quarter from Greenwood. Rebels will have the ball to start the quarter. They'll have Edwards, Cantrell, Nowell, Prince, and Seal on the floor. They lob it to Nowell. He can't get it in, right side. Good design, but just couldn't finish at the other end. The Yellow Jackets take it, leading by 22. Shoemaker going up, ball stripped away from him. And they say the Rebels touched it last. I think Prince was able to rip it out of his hands. Inbound it. Wilkinson, 3 is too long. There to go up high for the rebound. Prince for the Rebs. 3 on the way. Edwards off the right side, but rebound bounces to Samuel Prince. He'll go to Cantrell right side. He'll rise up for 3. Leave it way short. Shoemaker gets the rebound under the bucket. He dribbles into the front court, stops at the top, goes left corner. Spears, 3. Comes back off the back iron. Rebound Carter Seal with a box out. Rebels getting some good rebounds, need to get some points. Runner in and good. Little teardrop shot from Matthew Nowell, 35-15. Matthew's first bucket. He's got 3 in the game. 35-15. Yellow Jackets working in the offensive half court. We've played minute plus. Spears around a screen from Shoemaker. Rebels kind of lose him on the switch. His runner off the window, no good. Prince gets the rebound, lets everybody move on by. He'll stop, deep 3, off the front rim, no good. Frechet with position to get the rebound. They'll get Carter Seal for the push from behind. Carter's first, team's first. So we've played a minute and a half of the third quarter, and that's presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Shoemaker with it at the top, guarded by Cantrell. Has Spears cutting to the basket. Found him, he hangs in the air, gets the contact, shot missed, but 2 free throws coming up for the leading scorer, Trendon Spears. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line today. 35-15, Oak Forest in front. Free throw a little bit short. Prince exit. Trey Clark comes in for him. Senior Spears leaves that one short, but rebound Wilkinson. And they say he stepped on the line. He was going to try to slam it off the shins of Matthew Nowell and save the possession, but it will go over to Leake. Pressure in the backcourt from Oak Forest. Inbound comes to Carter Seal. He'll drive it up right side behind the back dribble. Here's Nowell, finds him going hard to the rim, and he scores. 2 for senior Matthew Nowell. Got 5 in the game. Rebels down 35-17 after 2 minutes of play in the third. Frechet posting up in the blocks, going up, and Seal will get called for the foul. He thought he got a clean block, but the officials say they got him on the hand. Second personal on Seal, team's third. Frechet with 1 point in the game. Takes aim, leaves it a little bit long. Gage Warren will spell Matthew Nowell. 5:54 to go in quarter number 3. Gets that one rolling around and around, and it drops in. Jackets 36, Rebels 17. Warren going into the lane. Floater from 8 feet away, no good. Rebound on the baseline, Shoemaker. Get it to DePaula. Quick pass ahead to Wilkinson. Now to DePaula. DePaula on a hard drive left baseline. Tries to a little wraparound pass that is mishandled, and the officials say it went off. Okay, yeah, I think it went off a Rebel, but he indicated it went off Oak Forest, and he corrected himself. Oak Forest bench was letting him have it, and they were correct. Inbound to Shoemaker, turns left, spins right, scores with a left hand. He is hard to handle inside of 6 feet. 38-17, Yellow Jackets in front. Shoemaker with 9 points in the game. But they're with a runner. The other side blocked by Shoemaker. Cantrell retrieves it, can't score it in front of the basket, and Shoemaker reaches up to get the rebound. 6'7" player with the longest reach. Handling it at the top of the circle, gives it up to Spears, guarded by Clark. He angles a dribble left side, loops it down to Frechet in the left blocks. Double team comes to him. They reverse it to the right corner. Wilkinson on the drive. Gets in contact with Warren. Can't make the bucket, but he'll shoot free throws. Gage Warren's second personal, team's fourth. Brennan Wilkinson, 2 points to his credit, going to the line. His team up 38-17. Rebels have Clark, Seal, Edwards, Cantrell, and Warren on the floor. First free throw, a make from Wilkinson. Puts him up 22 points. Edwards and Clark and Seal will leave the game. Nowell and Chandler and Prince will come in. 4:53 to go in the third. Second free throw good. It's a 40-17 game. Matthew Nowell has scored all of Leake's points in this half, 2 buckets. Left side, Cantrell on a drive. Good seal off by Chandler. Gets the defender in the air and is able to softly lay it in with a left hand. Eli's first 2 of the game. Timeout called by Oak Forest with 4:38 to go in the quarter. Oak Forest 40, Leake 19. We'll be back in 30.
Burglaries are at an all-time high. Protect your assets with a Liberty Safe from Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. Liberty Safe produces fit and finish products with styles and designs that please both him and her. You can get the safe that holds your entire gun collection and makes a perfect statement piece for any room in the home. No need to worry about hauling that heavy safe to your house because Philadelphia Gun and Pawn offers in-home delivery. No one can prevent a burglary, but you can be prepared and protected.
Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Give them a call, 601-656-8123.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels trailing by 21. Oak Forest has the basketball. Third quarter, midway point of the third, presented by Weaver-Taxton County. Rebels will be called for a foul away from the basketball. I think they're going to get Cantrell for a hold on Shoemaker. Eli's third, team's fifth. Oak Forest has not been called for a foul in this third quarter. Rebels have already been whistled for 5. They'll put Shoemaker at the line, his first visit tonight. Senior has been an excellent player for them. Money on the first free throw. Puts the lead back out at 22. That's been their largest lead. Trying to make it 23. Three bounces, backspin, shot up and good. 42-39. Up the left side. Trap comes to Nowell, but he dribbles ahead, and they'll get Wilkinson for a block. Blocking foul, that is. First foul on Wilkinson. Rebels will play it in below us in front of the big money seats. Bounce pass into Eli Cantrell. Back to Nowell. Back to the right. Little right hand pound it. Give it to Warren. Now over to Cantrell. Rebels kind of running that backcourt weave now. Trying to clear some space for Cantrell or Prince. Prince inside the arc. Shovels to Warren in the corner. He moves, spins to the right. Going up to the rim. Scores it. Tough shot in for sophomore Gage Warren. 42-21. Yellow Jackets doubling up Leake, driving and laying it in right in front of the basket is Shoemaker. He was able just to back in, get way up inside and score it. Warren, middle of the floor, loses it, rolls into the corner, and the official says Yellow Jacket basketball. 3:29 to go in the Weaver-Texan Accounting third quarter. Behind the arc, Shoemaker leveled off at the free throw line by Cantrell. Kick out right side to Wilkinson. He'll go in the paint. Now look for an open teammate, and he's about to commit a 3-second violation, but no call. Shoemaker shovels back to Wilkinson in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. Runner no good. Rebound pulled down by Leake's Major Chandler. Oh, and a pass taken away. But then Spears throws it away. Trying to get it to Logan Frechet, cutting down the lane. Put it too far out in front of him. Wilkinson will exit and call Perkins, who's got 3 points in the ball game, will take his spot on the floor. Yellow Jackets pressure Leake in the backcourt. Nowell walks it up. Perkins with him. Then the pass to the left side, taken away by Shoemaker. He goes to Spears. Shot blocked at the rim. Coming the other way, Warren with a bucket. He had his foot on the line, so it's a 2. Makes it 44-23. That's Gage's second bucket. 2:24, clock running in the third quarter. Going down the lane, Wilkinson on Cantrell. They'll call a foul on Cantrell. They'll say the foul was committed before the shot went up. Cantrell's committed 4 fouls, and he's got his work cut out for him guarding Garrett Shoemaker. Shoemaker will shoot free throws because Oak Forest is in the bonus. He's got 13 in the game, 14. Shot goes straight through. 45-23. Cantrell out, Clark in to the Rebel lineup. Shoemaker, free throw in the air and free throw through the rim. 46-23. Again, Oak Forest doubling up the Rebels. 2:15 to play in the third. Nowell in front of the free throw line. Runners missed. Trying to save it in. Does so. Able to kind of sling it back in off the knees of Perkins. Rebels will keep it on their end, going right to left. Inbound to Chandler. Now out to Prince. Guarded by DePaula. He'll use up the dribble. 3 feet behind the arc. Going the right, blocks to Chandler. Going up strong against Frechet. Shot too strong. Gets his own rebound. One bounce back up, and Shoemaker strips it away from him. But now Shoemaker can't handle it in the front court. Taken away by Prince. Goes to Clark. Here's a 3. Down it goes. Junction 3 for Trey Clark. 46-26. Rebels need a little more of that. Trailing by 20 with 95 seconds to play in period number 3. DePaula bounces it down to Shoemaker, going up hard to the rim. Help was a little late arriving. Basket good, foul committed, and one opportunity for Shoemaker after bucket. He has owned this third quarter. In fact, nobody else for Oak Forest has scored a field goal. Put the foul on Chandler, his first. And Shoemaker converts the 3 opportunity, makes it 49-26. Minute 21 to play in the third. Open 3, Warren slides off the rim. Offensive rebound, Chandler is put back, goes over the rim, backside, and looks like Leake's getting called for the foul. Trying to get the rebound. Chandler called for a hold. His second, team 7th, will walk down to the other end, and the officials will put Frechet at the free throw line. He's 3 for 4. No, excuse me, he's 2 for 4 at the line. That one rattles all around, hits the square, and comes in. Puts Oak Forest at the half-a-century mark, 50-26 with 1:13 to go. Nowell will get a blow. Edwards will come in for him. Straight through for Frechet. He's got 4 points tonight, 51-26. Down the lane, a little bump, a little contact. Floater missed by Warren. Foul called, looks like it's going on the Yellow Jackets. Going on Frechet. It's his first. Team second. 64 seconds to play in the quarter. Edwards to inbound it right at the bucket. Sends it out deep on the right side to Warren. He goes in. They call an offensive foul. Carl Perkins drew the charge. Lowering the shoulder there. Third foul was Warren picking up his third foul. 59 seconds to play in the third. 25-point lead for OFA. Round of DePaula screen. Shoemaker going up, gets hit on the arm, trying to score. He has had his way in the third quarter. That's Warren's fourth. So both Warren and Cantrell for Leake have 4, and we're not quite yet to the end of the third quarter. Putting Shoemaker at the line, he's got 20. Free throw good, he's got 21, and we're at 52-26. Warren out of the game. Now we'll back in. That one a little bit short. In position for the rebound, Clark for the Rebs. Doubles come into the front court under 45 seconds. Edwards finds Nowell around the jump circle at midcourt, gives it to Prince near the scorer's table. He'll right-hand dribble, move to the middle of the floor, go to Nowell. He'll fire up a deep three that misses everything. Rebound taken by Trendon Spears on the left baseline. 24 seconds to play before the end of quarter number 3. Deep to the left, Shoemaker holds it up against his right side. Clock going under 12. Now he puts it on a dribble, stops behind the arc, goes to Spears in the left corner, guarded by Prince. Nice skip pass out to Paula, feeds Shoemaker, shot missed. Put back by Frechet off the offensive rebound right before the buzzer, as if Oak Forest needed anything else to go right for them. It's 54-26. Yellow Jackets after 3 will return in 1 minute as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their 2 closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station.
Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
We start the fourth quarter in the quarterfinals 5A state tournament. Oak Forest with a basketball at midcourt, leading Leake 54-26. Final 8 minutes coming up. Fourth quarter presented by South Group Cox Agency. Perkins gives it to Shoemaker between the circles, guarded by Cantrell. Gives it up to Frechet. He's going to head down the lane, lay it up with the left hand, and get it in. It's a 30-point lead now for the Yellow Jackets. Frechet with 8 in the game. 21 by Garrett Shoemaker and 15 by Trenton Spears to lead the Yellow Jackets. Going up, under, scoring it, getting to the line is Matthew Nowell. He took it at about the 15-foot line and then able to get one good step and go with a scoop shot and score it. It'll be the third foul on Jake DePaula of Oak Forest. Count the bucket for Matthew Nowell, who's got 7, looking for 8. Can't get it in, 56-28. Frechet, 8 feet behind the arc, gives it up to Shoemaker. He'll cross over, try to spin on Cantrell. Get pushed, fall into the sideline. Rebels didn't mean to foul him quite that hard. It'll be 2 shots coming up. Foul will be on Eli Cantrell, and that'll be his 5th. He'll finish the ball game with 2 points on the scoring column. He'll foul out with 7:17 to play. Pair free throws come up for Garrett Shoemaker. He makes it look so smooth, so easy at the free throw line. Makes the first one. And that one actually touched the rim, but still went in. 58-28. Lead back out at 30 for the South champions. Right wing Prince guarded by DePaula. He'll fire from 3, leave it short. Rebound Perkins for Oak Forest. He'll send it back to Spears, the guard, and he'll trot into the front court. Move to the right, hand it off to Perkins. To Frechet out high, they work it around. All 5 players touching the ball. Now Shoemaker outside the arc, gives it back up to Spears. He went 2 steps inside. Send it back out. He looks back at Coach Curtis Mathern. Oak Forest in no hurry here, 6:23 to go, clock ticking. Fourth quarter presented by South Group Cox Agency, and Yellow Jackets feeling secure with a 30-point lead. Here's Frechet going and driving. No help came from the backside, and he scores it 60-28. Frechet with only 1 point in the first half, and now he's got 10. Barn gives it to Nowell, guarded by Perkins. Hands it to Prince. Shovels it back to Nowell. Carter Seal out 35 feet away. Give it to Prince for a free throw line jumper that's off. Offensive rebound Clark. He'll get fouled trying to go back up with it. Carthage Vet Clinic free throws coming up for Trey Clark. Spears called for the foul, his first. Team second of the quarter. Senior Trey Clark's got 5 points. Way too long in that first free throw. Chandler comes in for Seal into the Rebel lineup. Clark with 1 bounce. Shot high in the air and good. 60-29. 5:32 left. From the free throw line, inside out action to Shoemaker. Kicks it out to DePaula for an open 3 that rims out. Rebound to Chandler for the Rebels. Gets it to Nowell. Looking for a quick bucket. Over to a wide open Samuel Prince, whose three misses to the right. Rebound taken by Oak Forest Garrett Shoemaker. 60-29. We tick down toward the 5-minute mark. Frechet shovels to Spears. Now to Perkins. Shoots over Nowell and puts it in off the window. 5 points for Perkins. Oak Forest down, up, I should say, 62-29. On the drive, Prince spins to his left, hangs in the air, can't get it in, slides off the right side of the rim. Another rebound for Shoemaker. Has DePaula with it. He'll dribble it back out high, send it to Spears. And then DePaula cutting underneath. Sends it back out to Spears. Trying to get an easy cut to the basket for him, but he was too far under the basket when he caught it. Shoemaker in the high post, working on Prince, turning right, left, just leaves him behind and scores. Tremendous footwork by Shoemaker. Rebels get a basket at the other end by Trey Clark. 64-31, under 4 to play. Shoemaker's got 25 points in the game now. Then he gets an open look and a two-hand slam at the other end. He is just dominating this game, 66-31. And nearly got the steal. Frechet tried to fling it inbounds at midcourt, went crashing into somebody's lap. That'll do it for the starters for Oak Forest. They'll head out with 3.5 minutes, and now we got a running clock as we've hit 35, the margin. They'll bring in John Todd Thompson, Ty Martin, Cade Perkins, Jennings Kluka, and Brody Bridges. The starters exit, much to the delight of the Oak Forest folks who were on side we're broadcasting from. We've enjoyed talking to them during the breaks. They've been some nice folks to talk to. Left corner, Prince out to Edwards. He'll rise up for three. Missed to the left. Rebound Trey Clark. Another chance for the Rebels. 2:46 to go. Prince right side going in. Got room and scores right hand. 66-33. And it looks like we've got a 30-second timeout called with 2:33 to play. Rebels down 66-33. We'll return in 30 seconds.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
2 minutes, 33 seconds left in the Rebel season. They'll send in Riles Wilkerson, Nolan McCall to join Edwards, Clark, and Nowell on the floor. Jackets with their second teamers out there. See Bryce Berwan, the game. Floater up, halfway down and out for Bridges. We'll keep the ball in the offensive rebound. Ty Martin avoids the trap, gives it to Thompson. Left corner three, short by Bridges. Rebound Tate Edwards for the Rebels. Senior lets the traffic get by, and Rebels bring it into the offensive half court with under 2 minutes to play in the season. McCall, step back, three on the way. Back iron miss, rebound Nowell. Going up strong, little soft touch floater was left short. He gets it back and scores it. Makes it 66-35. Nowell with 9 points now. Minute 22 to go. Bridges, left wing. Passes out of the trap, goes to Kluka. Kluka will send it left to right. Out of the top to Martin. Back to Kluka. Try to catch the Rebel defense in a little soft spot rotation, but ball kicked out of bounds by Wilkerson. Under a minute to play as the Jackets put it into the offensive half court. Into the corner, Thompson. Dribble out high and give it to Kluka. McCall comes out to man up on him. Now to Martin deep to the right, guarded by Edwards. Use up his dribble. Go to the head of the circle to Kluka. 34 seconds to go. And 10-footer won't go in for Bridges. He's flipping it around, trying to keep it alive, but it goes off his palms out of bounds. Rebels play it in with 20 seconds to go. Oak Forest is going to get the win. Leake got time for one more shot. Edwards to Wilkerson, left wing. Pass to the post, intercepted by Kluka, and that's going to run out the clock. Final Oak Forest 66, Leake Academy 35 in the state 5A quarterfinals. We'll return with the Ozark Ag postgame after this 2-minute break. Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree with you for the Ozark Ag postgame, final boys game of the year as Leake gets eliminated in the quarterfinals of the 5A state tournament, 66-35. And let's go ahead and tip the cap to the seniors on the Rebels squad. Played their last game for the Rebels, talking about Tate Edwards, Matthew Nowell, Eli Cantrell, and Trey Clark for the Rebels. Rebels played slow down in the first quarter. We're down 5-11-6, but Oak Forest started to pull away, got ahead by about 15. Leake had to pick up the pace, and Oak Forest, that was the kind of game they wanted to play. And they had a tremendous performance from Garrett Shoemaker, who had 27, including 20 in the second half. And Trendon Spears had 15 in the first half. Did not score in the second half, but that didn't slow them down at all. And Logan Frechet also got into double figures with 10, as Oak Forest improves to 31-2. And they advance to the semifinals, winning over the Rebels 66-35. So I'm penciling them in for a 6 o'clock game. We'll talk about the brackets in just a moment before we sign off, but first the Rebels scoring. Nobody in double figures. Matthew Nowell, the leading scorer with 9. Samuel Prince finished with 8, 6 for Trey Clark, 4 for Gage Warren, 2 apiece for Eli Cantrell and Major Chandler. Cantrell fouled out in the opening minute of the fourth quarter. Nolan McCall, Riles Wilkerson, Connor Seal, and Tate Edwards all appeared in the ball game but didn't score for the Rebels. Leake winds up the season 21-10, and that'll bring the season to a halt. The girls advance to the semifinals. They beat Brookhaven 76-59 in the 5-15 game. So congratulations to Coach Hatch and the girls. Let's take one final look at the brackets before we sign off. In the boys bracket, as this game wraps up, so now 2 teams have punched their ticket to the semifinals. Heritage won the opener today, 58-32. They'll meet the Copiah-Rossville winner. That'll be the late game tomorrow. And the winner of that game play Heritage in the Friday semifinal, late game. And then Oak Forest, by virtue of their win over Leake, they move to the semifinals. They'll play the winner of tomorrow's Simpson versus Park Lane game. That should be really good, 2 versus 3 game in tomorrow's session. On the girls bracket, Leake has moved into the semis, as I said a moment ago, winning 76-59 over Brookhaven. They'll play the winner of the 1 seed from the South, Park Lane, against the 4 seed from the North, Simpson. Those 2 teams will lock up in the early game tomorrow in the Wednesday session. So we'll know a little after 5 tomorrow who the Rebelettes will play at 2:15 on Friday. About to have the last quarterfinal game start here in under 5 minutes. That features South 2 seed Oak Forest against North 3 seed Pillow, the host team. So Pillow and Oak Forest about to meet in the girls' game, final quarterfinal of the day. The winner of that game will meet the East Rankin Columbia winner. Those 2 teams will meet at 6:30 tomorrow. Well, appreciate you making us part of your Tuesday evening, and it's always sad to see a team season come to an end. We've seen that tonight, but it's been an excellent season for Coach Jason Morgan and his Rebels. Congratulations to them. Look forward to seeing what they do in the 2025-2026 season. Our final again, 66-35 in the boys game. Leake falls in the quarterfinals and finishes 21-10 on the year. Leake girls, their season continues. They're 32-3 now after a 76-59 win. Thanks again to Tarico Bell for stepping in at just getting in for some help a little before lunchtime today. Appreciate our producer director Breck Riley hustling to get Rico up in here, and he did a great job on the camera. We appreciate his help. We appreciate Billy Steen and Boswell Media Sports Studios. We appreciate our sponsors, and we appreciate every one of you who watches and listens. Hey, let's come back Friday. We'll be on the air around 2 o'clock, a little bit after, for a 2:15. It'll be the second ball game of the day in the semifinals, as Leake will play either Park Lane or Simpson. Lord willing, I'll be here, and hope you'll be here as well. We'll sign off from the Pillow Academy gym for today. I'm Philip Palmertree, and until we're together again, Lord willing, on Friday, good night, grace and peace, and as always, go Rebels.